Hello, I'm Paul Millen. I'm the New Zealand Dryland Forests Initiative Project Manager, and we're standing in a small trial block of Eucalyptus cladocalyx. Eucalyptus cladocalyx, it's known as sugar gum in Australia. It's actually one of the toughest species that we've identified that is suitable for some of New Zealand's conditions. It survives in extremely low rainfall in Australia. It ranges from 250 millimetres annual rainfall up to about 500 millimetres annual rainfall. Its main limiting factor actually is that it can't handle severe frosts. It's adapted to being able to be grown on drier sites well above the frost line. It's suitable for windy conditions. Its tolerance of exposure is significant. As a species with such low rainfall tolerance, when we do consider it for New Zealand drylands, we've established that it can be grown within anywhere from 500 up to about 1,000 millimetres of rain. Higher rainfall sites above that, particularly where you've got high humidity as well, that often obviously is linked to the rainfall, the species doesn't perform as well. And we're not sure why that is, but it does prefer these drier, low humidity sites. The plot that is behind me was established in 2011. We're actually at the Avery property, which is near Lake Grasmere in South Marlborough. This is one of New Zealand's driest climates. This stand at age 9 is grown very vigorously and is at a point where we've marked it up for thinning. It probably could have been thinned earlier than now, but it's performing very well on this site. NZDFI's interest in the species was the result of work that had been undertaken in Australia by a group called the Australian Low Rainfall Tree Improvement Group, and a colleague, Dr. David Bush, who's based in Australia. He led a breeding program with the species in the late 1990s, and so NZDFI have been the beneficiaries actually of first generation seed from clonal seed orchards that were established or have been established in Australia. So we've been able to import improved seed from Australia to test it in New Zealand conditions. Eucalyptus cladocalyx is a class 1 durable species. That means it's of the highest durability that is ranked for timber use, and it's for this reason that both the Australians had selected it for their breeding program, and we saw the opportunity to test it in New Zealand because of its fit with New Zealand Dryland Forest vision for a durable hardwood industry. The Australian timber that has been utilised in the past there has shown it to be a good quality hardwood. It's at high density. It's suitable for potentially both roundwood use as posts as well as for sawn timber for uses, for example, like decking. One of the good attributes that we've learned from our research is that Eucalyptus cladocalyx has proven to have a very good resistance to some of the insect pests here in New Zealand, and it's remained healthy on many of the sites, the low rainfall sites, where we have established it. Overall, Eucalyptus cladocalyx has proven to be successful in New Zealand on sites where we have lower rainfall, where there's poorer soils, sometimes eroded steep slopes, exposed to the wind. And if you're looking for a species to suit your property where you've got those types of site conditions, this could be the species for you.